there we go. That's good. I almost forgot that was a good shot. Then round to the right, and then left inside these cones, and then straight between the two greens. That number 5 is going to go through, and then we'll head tight right. First corner is going to be 4th gear when we get there. If we go up to 3rd now, then as we come out of the pits, just stay to the right hand side and then accelerate up to 4th. Maybe hook your thumbs in and rest them on that centre piece, that way you get maximum leverage on the wheel. And then accelerate up to 4th. Little bit of a brake now. Into the curving on the left. Don't feed the wheel, same, still quarter to 3, so thumb just above that centre piece. And sort of grab the wheel properly, just, yeah, the fingers will go inside the paddles effectively. Then let the car run nice and wide all the way out to the curbing on the left side of the road, staying in 4th down this straight. The next chicane is going to be 4th gear, so stay in 4th. Then brake in a straight line, nice and hard, a bit harder on the brakes. Off the brakes as you then turn in. Don't accelerate, just balance, and now start feeding the car down, running out wide on the exit. Bringing the car over to the left, accelerating up to 5th for the next series of bends. Light brake, not much of one, around the outside here, into the curb on the right hand side of the road, and just balance the throttle, and now start sort of feeding it down progressively, running out to the red and green cone on the exit, staying in 5th, a little bit of a brake here as well, into the curb on the right, running out to around about mid-track, no wider, to give yourself a nice line for the next left-hander. You then start to pick up the power through here, accelerating hard over to the left, up to 6th. Next corner is going to be 5th gear when we get there. So brake down to 5th, hard brake, hard brake, hard brake, hard brake, push the grass there, and then off the brake as you turn in. Yeah, you just put a wheel on the grass, which isn't advisable 100 plus miles an hour, and out wide on the exit. This car's going to shoot past us, so carry on the power, don't worry about him. It's a passenger right car. Then brake down to 4th, nice and hard on the brakes. You've got to remember this car is quite a lot heavier than the Lotus, and it's a lot more powerful, so you're travelling up to the corners quicker, so really don't be afraid to hit this brake pedal nice and hard. Out to mid-track, let the car run wider and wider all the way through the bend. Out to the curb on the left, then flat out in 4th, stay in 4th, then hard brake, really hard on the brakes, harder, harder, and then release the brake. And just balance, don't accelerate until the 2nd yellow, and now start picking up the power. Running out wide on the exit, accelerating over to the left side of the road, up to 5th gear for the next series of corners. Braking in a straight line, around the outside here, into that curb on the right. Straight lining this as much as you can. And now picking up the power through this right hander, running out to the red and green cone. On the right there, you've gone in a little bit quick, and now start picking up the power through this left-hander, so accelerate through here, and yeah, flat out down the straight and over to the left. So brake, then down to 5th, off the brakes now, balancing the throttle into that curve on the right, starting to pick up the power now, running out wide on the exit, accelerating to those double red cones. Hard brake down to 4th, into the curve on the left, and now from here straight to the curve on the right, picking up a bit of power through here, running out to mid-track, letting the car run a bit wider as you pick up a bit more power through here. Nice and wide on the exit, and then flat out in 4th to the next bend. Then braking in a straight line. Off the brakes as you turn in. We'll pass this Audi on the left on the exit. Back on the power, on the power, on the power. Flat out. We'll knock it down again. Flat out. Up to 4th. Up to 5th. Go up the inside of this trap. Down to 4th maybe at this speed. Yeah, not with neutral there. Now back on the power. That's alright, don't worry, back on the power now. Accelerating hard on the inside of this Audi, going on the power, up to 4th, then 5th, then brake into the curb, off the brakes, and picking up the power again now. Running around the outside of these cones. Full throttle over to the left. Up to 6th, that's it. Down to 5th, stay at 5th now. Both hands on the wheel, off the brakes. Balance, throttle into the curb. And now start feeding the power down out wide. So you're normally in 5th as we're on the power, we'll go past this Lotus. Then solid brake. Hard brake into the curb. Right in, got in a little bit quick. And now picking up the power through the right hander. So picking up the power through here. Running out wide to the curb on the left. Brake in a straight line. Off the brake as you turn in, balance. Just wait. Now start picking up the power on the exit. Good, excellent speed through there. Up to 5th. Stay 5th, don't need to change now. Bit of a brake. Off the brake now. Balance into that curve on the right. Now straight line it on the power. Accelerating through the right hander. Running out to the red and green cone on the exit. A little bit of a brake into the curb on the right. Don't accelerate, just wait. Right in. Now start picking up the power. Hard on the power. Then flat out down the straight. Stay to the right. Flat out. You don't want to let this Ferrari pass. Stay on the power. And then we're just going in the pits. So stay on the power. Joe, what are you doing to me? I was telling you to go on the power. Right, we'll follow that number 3. Gutting. Right, we're just going between those 2 yellow cones. That's good, mate. Well done. That's nice and quick. On the right bit of racetrack all the time. Tell you what, we'll do a bit of a cheat. Stay nice and close to him. What we'll do is instead of going around here just while they're cheering, right, go left here and then swing it into the one of the bays for us. Perfect, thank you. Then pull both gear levers towards you and that knocks it in neutral. Right, well done, that's good.
Thank you very much, mate.
You're welcome, good effort. Alright, I'll just give you the SD card.